Be careful, son.
From the outside, Keeten Heskett looks like any other typical, energetic 3-year-old. But this little boy has endured more hardships than most people do in a lifetime. It all began before Keeten was even born.
Well, I had a fetal echo done about 5 months pregnant, and the doctors told me that they could tell from the echo that he would be born with a heart condition called tetralogy of flow with pulmonary atresia. He had a large hole between his left and right ventricle, and the pulmonary atresia means that the veins that go from his heart to his lungs are very, very small, and it's hard to get blood flow through those little bitty lung arteries. I was really hopeful that we would have a perfectly normal child, and to have that kind of taken away was very devastating.
8 weeks after Keeten was born, he had his first open heart surgery at Arkansas Children's Hospital in Little Rock, where surgeons were able to successfully put in a shunt to open his pulmonary artery. 9 months later, Keeten had to undergo a second open heart surgery.
Even though they had opened his pulmonary artery up, it wasn't getting enough blood flow to his lungs to provide his body with oxygen.
After surgery, Keeten crashed and coded.
There was probably 30 people in the room with him, working on him.
Had the sirens going off. As a mother, it's terrifying.
Keeten was rushed back into surgery for an emergency bypass. Over the next year and a half, Keeten was in and out of the hospital. In December of 2012, his heart was in failure. Keeten needed a heart transplant.
You wouldn't think that the best news you ever heard was he was eligible for a transplant, but when there was no other option, that's pretty good news.
For months, Keeten waited at Arkansas Children's Hospital for a new heart.
After about 60 days of waiting, 2 months, I was beginning to doubt it was going to come.
We waited for 99 days before we got the call saying that he had a heart.
On April 6, 2013, Keeten was wheeled back to the operating room to receive his new heart. 16 days later, Keeten got to go home.
He loves to be outside. He's a happy, healthy 3-year-old. Keeps us on our toes. His prognosis is good, really good. There's just, so many kids that are alive today because of the American Heart Association. We feel like he's just a blessing and our miracle baby. We couldn't imagine life without him.